Welcome back, guys, to a new live day trading episode. My name is Julius. I hope you're well. We are back in the S&P 500 future right off the bat. Please make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're interested in live trading. I upload every Tuesday and Saturday. Market opens in 15 seconds. We are in a range here. This is a range day. We have clear tops, clear bottoms, daily high, daily low. We're kind of middle of it. This is a 27-point range. Quite a big number. Market is very volatile these days because of everything that is happening in the world. So market opens right here. I'm trading 5 micro contracts here today. Again, that equals amount of $25 per point. Hope you're well. I hope you had a great trading week so far. Let's see what happens today. So what I'm gonna do, pretty simple. We're gonna sell the tops, buy the bottoms. I'm not waiting for the precise last tick of those tops to short the market. I would already short a little earlier, give the market a little leeway in case we are not testing the tops by the tick, but sell off a little earlier. Then I definitely want to be already in the market. So this could take a while. We're kind of in the middle of this range. Let's take a look at the footprint real quick, just for entertainment purposes, just to see what's going on in the market. This has no real value to my trading system. My trading system is purely based on a blank 5-minute chart. This is just for entertainment. So we have very bullish delta. So it seems like the buyers are definitely there trying to push higher, but there seem to be a lot of passive sellers locating at those imbalances, locating at the value area high, giving them buyers a hard time here to push higher. So we'll see in which direction we'll go. I will not enter by limit order. You can watch the last episode, the last story time video of mine, in which I explained how I had a devastating missed opportunity because I wanted to enter with limit orders. I will not do that anymore, or at least not that frequently. Let's see if everything is put in right. So to be exact, the lows are here at the 88.25, but I would probably already enter here somewhere at the 90. Pops here maybe already at 17, 16.5 even. Currently the market is selling off a little bit. Still bullish delta, so a lot of passive sellers. This is quite interesting here today. We are not expecting any major news. Pretty calm trading day so far, and it shall continue like that. So a good opportunity to make some money. No disturbance by any news. Should be very straightforward here. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, guys, so it seems like we are getting really close to a possible short entry. Let's see where I'm able to short. We're not there yet. Give me a little more. Okay, I'm gonna short here. This is sufficient for me. You know, I always enter a little too early, preferably at least. I do not want to miss out on a possible entry, on a possible good looking trade. So I entered once the market, let me draw that for you. I entered once the market tested those tops here, those structural tops. The overall tops are, I admit, a little further away, but this is okay. So let's really put the stop loss one tick above the highs. Okay. So I'll activate the account window for you guys. Now you can always see the open P&L. This is looking very good. I'm happy with the entry. And now we're going to hold on to that position, preferably as long as possible. Let's take a look at the footprint chart to see if the chance of a retest of the tops are there. Yeah, now we're pushing higher again. Delta still bullish, but the minimum delta was negative. So there are some sellers defending higher prices at least. Yeah, but maybe we're gonna test some higher prices. The stop loss is currently 3 points away. That is totally okay. I usually aim to have a stop loss that is between 2 and 3 points away. It's a fine line. Of course, I want to have the smallest possible stop loss, but I also do not want to miss out on an entry, so I want to enter a little earlier. It's always a fine line, but this is okay for me. And now we're gonna wait for the market to do something here. Still 1.5 minutes left before this candle is closing here. I will probably also set the stop loss in the mini, because the mini and the micro charts could differ from time to time. So we really want to make sure that we are stopped out correctly should the market go all the way up here. So I will set the stop loss also in the mini in case it gets close. So far, those are the tops of the previous day as well. So another argument for entering already here. And now the market takes its time here. There's definitely a lot of potential to sell off. And if we should break out, then I will definitely not hesitate to reverse the position into a long one. And then I'm looking to profit from the possible breakout. Okay, but for now, we want to profit from the range and want to see a continuation of it. It's approximately 15 minutes after the opening now. And now we are making higher tops. So this would have been definitely a better point to enter, but you never know. As I mentioned before, you can watch the last video of mine, the little story I told how I missed out on a great opportunity because I entered too late or missed out on a possible entry. Maybe that increased my fear of missing out a little bit, to be honest with you guys. So I'd like to enter a little earlier now. Now it's getting really close. Ooh, this is really close. Good thing I entered the stop loss in the mini as well. So now we can see that we are not stopped out yet. So the bar closed exactly on our stop loss line. This is not a stop out for me. If I would have used a automated stop loss with a broker, I would have already been stopped out, since the bar, at least for one tick, went above my stop loss. So we would have been stopped out with an automated stop loss. This is one of the reasons why I use a manual one. I only close the position once a candle is really closing above my stop loss line, because there are a lot of situations where the market will sell off now and then we are still into the position. Okay, that's the reason for my stop loss technique. Look at that, we are already in profit. So we would have been stopped out here. Of course, now there's still a chance that we're gonna be stopped out eventually, but for now I'm still into the position, and this is what I have to do. This is what I want to do. This is part of my system that I developed. Let's talk a little bit about my strategy, not the very details, but like the fundamental things about it. So the big disadvantage of my system is that I really need to trade from the opening to the market close. I would say the majority of the traders, at least the day traders, are trading for 1, 2, 3 hours per day. The first 3 hours of the opening, for example. I'm really trading from the opening to the close. And I close my last position at market close. That's an 8-hour trading day. I do not need to sit in front of the desk the whole time. I can switch over to a laptop and take that with me in situations where the market is a little slower, at lunch break, something like that. But I need to trade for the whole day. And that's a big disadvantage, because other people are just trading for 2 hours and make their profits in those situations and then can leave the desk. Okay, for me, the trading day is a lot longer. But I also noticed that this is kind of something I have to do. I developed this strategy on purpose like that, because I did not felt like I was working a real job when I was just trading the first hour of the trading day. I was just, in the past, I was sometimes just scalping the first hour after the opening, after US Open, and then the job was done, either with profit or with loss. And it didn't feel like a real job to me. I thought 1 hour and now I either have profit or loss. This is not a real job. So I decided, okay, I want to have an 8-hour working day. So I will trade the market from the opening to the close. And I developed my strategy around it, and it's profitable. But it's also a disadvantage that you have to sit in front of a desk, of a monitor, being your phone, being your laptop, being your computer, for the whole trading day. And me trading from Europe, but trading the US markets, there's also the big time aspect, okay? So the market here opens in the afternoon for me, while in the US, it's in the early morning. So I really have to trade into the evening, late into the evening, before I'm finished with my work. And that's a big disadvantage for social life and stuff like that. But we need to make some sacrifices in order to profit. So let me just get back to the market real quick. We bought back the whole candle, and now it seems like we really are gonna break out higher, and I need to reverse the position long. Unfortunately, it looked quite good here for a while. We still have we have a finished auction down here. I thought for a second we have an unfinished auction. 59 and 0, this is a finished auction here at the lows. So there might be really the time now that we're gonna break out. Yeah, those were some fundamental aspects of my strategy, and then some disadvantages. I really have to trade into the late hours of the day, because the time difference is so huge between the US and Europe, but that's a sacrifice I am willing to make. So I will reverse position in 5 seconds. Here we go. Long position. We took a $100 loser, and now we are long, and the stop loss will for now be set at the lows or underneath the lows of the trading day. 1 tick below. Okay, should be correct. So I got a comment recently, because when I reversed my position up here, for example, I always set the new first stop loss underneath the lows before I get the opportunity to move it closer to the entry. When do I get such an opportunity? When we get a beautiful finish retracement and making new highs, for example, then I would maybe move the stop loss closer to the entry. But for now, the first stop loss after reversal is always at the lows of the day, or vice versa at the highs of the day. And I got a comment recently, if this stop loss isn't way too big, if this is a bad risk reward ratio. And I just answered, yes, it is. This is a very big 30-point stop loss, and I would lose around $1,000 if the market would come all the way down here. Maybe a little less, but around $1,000 it is, which is of course not very good, including the fact that on an average profit day I will make maybe $400-500 or on less profitable days, maybe $200 or $300, then $1,000 loss is quite a big amount and could destroy your whole week. Luckily, those situations where the market immediately sells off completely down there and stops me out are very, very rare. So in, I would say 98, 99% of the cases, I will get the opportunity to move the stop loss. But like one day in 100, the market really goes down there and stops me out. And I have to take that risk. I have to take those situations, unfortunately, to overall make profit, because statistically it's the best stop loss I can set there. I tested everything, of course. I would not just do it because I feel like it. I tested it through big backtest data, okay? And the data just says that it's the most profitable thing to move a stop loss at first all the way underneath the lows of the day, because as you can see right now, we are again getting a little retracement here. And every stop loss closer to the entry immediately after reversal would make my system a little less profitable. So I need to set it right here. And then at some point we get the opportunity to move it higher, fortunately. So, but enough talk today. Until now isn't working so good, but this could of course all change. So we got a little stop loss here. I was speculating on the continuation of a range so that we maybe sell off again. But it seems like the market wanted to break out. We closed above the daily high, making new highs for the day. So I went long. I'm not afraid to go long at the overall top, because it's very likely that we're gonna see new highs eventually. But for now, we have to sit through again another retracement here before we maybe can profit. Okay, enough talk. I'm gonna probably be quiet for a second, and then we'll see if we get the opportunity to do something. Okay, first little update, guys. So it seems like we are making new highs for the day. We are break even now. I'm gonna let this long trade continue for now. It's looking very good. We made all the money back we lost in the first trade, and now I want to hold on to this long position. Let's take a look at the footprint chart. Seems like some sellers are located here at the tops, but this is no problem at all. Let's just hope that it's not a false breakout, but a lasting one. Oh, wow, quite a decent sell-off coming in. Delta still bullish. So this could take a while. Patience is key now. We want to profit big, so we have to give the market some time here. Nothing will be done in only a few seconds. This could take some minutes here before we are making big profit. Currently still break even. We're building some clusters up here in the footprint chart. So for now, the next target will be to break those, to stabilize above them. 1 minute left before this 5-minute candle is closing, and then we'll see. So I'm just gonna be quiet for a second again, and I let this market run, and then we'll see if we get a good opportunity to move the stop loss, for example, or in general what the market is up to. We're selling off again a little. Let's see how the last 30 seconds will behave. Maybe we're gonna be sold back into the range, for example, then this would count as a false breakout. Of course, it would not be so good, but for now, still everything is fine. Let's see. Last 10 seconds are occasionally giving you a clue of which side of the market is the driving force behind the market. But for now, we were definitely able to stabilize above the highs, making new highs for the day. So this is looking very good. I'm optimistic. I'm going to let this position run a little bit. Okay guys, I'm getting ready to end today's live trading session. Really slow day, not that much going on. We're in a profit of $100 overall, $212 on this second trade, on this long trade. I was able to move the stop loss after this beautiful retracement and was completely bought back, and we made new tops. So I moved the stop loss, and now I'm slowly but steady ending today's live trading session. I'm recording for 2 hours now. Not that much going on here today. It seems like we're building kind of a top up here. So let's see where the market is going in the next few minutes. So far, I'm quite happy. About $100 in profit up here. Definitely can't complain, but not the biggest trading session today. but this is real, this is live, and I'm not faking anything. This is just the real outcome that I got today. This is real money. This is money that matters, and this is real. Okay, thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for watching today's live trading episode. Leave a like, comment down below what you think, and we'll see us in the next episode. Take care of yourself. Until then, have a great rest of the week. See you then. Bye bye.